Sex and drugs and rock and roll, putting things in random holes. Alright, that was a bit aggressive. We sound good. Got another car video. Car market's just fantastic. I love it. This one's titled, The Largest Car Market Bubble in U.S. History Implodes. This is like the 87th video in a row that I've seen. I like this guy, but like, I think he's right, but you know what? We're not even doing that first. Let's go. I got to just show you something here, okay? I like surfing cars. I like having fun, okay? Let's blow this up. And let's party a little bit. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. But here's something I want to point out. Talk about a bubble, right? Double bubble. This is near my house, okay? I put a 500-mile radius, okay? So the entire nation's much larger than that in the United States. So for 2024 to 2026 vehicles, they're just in a 500-mile radius in South Florida, okay? 28,000 listings. 28,000 newer cars for sale. Okay? Now, let's have some fun here. Let's really party. I want to go crazy. Okay, gangbusters here. All right? I want to go to what most people probably should be buying, okay? Including me. I'm not off the hook here, okay? The new cars, we're way past that. None of us should even be looking at new cars. I'm talking to you, Big Daddy-O. Now, in a 500-mile radius, same thing, 2015 to 2020 vehicles, 42,000 listings. 42,000! All right, let's have some fun here. Let me blow this up for you. Let's get a little zoomed in. Oh, look at that Mazda. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's go max price. I'm going to be generous, and I'm going to say all of you watching got an extra 10 grand cash that you could just drop on a car. No car payments here. Car payments are out the window, dude. If you have a car payment in today's economy, you better be fucking rich. That's how I look at it. So you're a responsible adult, and you pay cash for your car, and you're realistic, okay? I'm going to say this is only a tenth of your liquidity, okay? You got 100 grand liquid cash chilling. That's you. So you're going to take 10% of that, and you're like, I'm going to go buy a $10,000 car, okay? You're responsible. All right, so cars for under 10 grand in that same year group, 4,000 options. But let's see what we got. And how many of these have price drops? That's what I want to know, girl. Okay, the 2020 Ford EcoSport SE, piece of shit. No one wants that. The Chevy Trax for 8 grand. No, none of us watching this want to drive that car. I understand that. But that's what we can afford. Okay? The 2020 Nissan for 10 grand, 100,000 miles. That's what I think of that. No one wants that car. I don't. I would never waste $10,000 on this piece of shit. I would never. But this is why the absurd prices seem to be working. Okay? We got the Nissan Rogue. Also, I know you don't want it. 10 grand, 100,000 miles. Now, I'm not saying you should just give these cars away. I'm not saying that. But that's kind of what it's going to take to get rid of these cars. Right here, this is the most realistic price I've seen yet. $6,000, okay, to 126,000 miles from downtown Orlando, Florida. The magic in the pocket. He shoots. It's a swish. Dude, you couldn't even give this car away. That's the craziest part. I'm willing to bet that a lot of these cars, they're going to have to give them away, dude. 100,000 miles, 10 grand for a Ford Escape. Titanium, dude. Titanium. Can you imagine telling a chick, I drive a titanium? Yeah, it's nice. Mini Cooper, they can't even give this away. 114,000 miles, 2015, 6 grand. How far? Let me see some price drops here. Okay, let's go to 2019. 2019, only 6 years old, 122,000 miles, 9 grand. Okay, hold on, price drop. Let's drop it down low. How low can we go? Is your uncle a hoe? But your sister don't know. Okay, let's check this out. No one wants this car. It's probably a decent car, but with that mileage, let me see the price drop on this. Hold on. Where's the price drop, dude? talking about this price drop? Right here, right here, right here. Okay, so it's estimated to be worth $11,500, but they got it for $9 grand. But where's the price drop? What did you have it listed at? I'm having a feeling that they are going to have to really lower these prices. The Kia Soul, popular car, probably our favorite vehicle. Okay, a bunch of mice drove this vehicle. 100,000 miles, $8 grand. Not bad, but I'm going to go ahead and just say that most of these cars we're going to look at here, look at this, 10 grand, 2016 Ram, 200,000 miles. Now that's a good deal, okay, for a truck, 10 grand. But seriously though, let me zoom in. Hold on, before we go to the video we were going to watch. This is what I'm talking about. And the harsh reality is, okay, come back over here with the new car section. The harsh reality is most of you watching would rather take that same said $10,000 and go put it down on this wonderful Toyota 4Runner Premium Edition with the black wheels, the 2024 TRD Off-Road Premium. That's the sad reality for $50,000. Most people don't even have $48,991. But this sounds better than every car we just looked at. That's the sad truth. That's the sad truth. Oh, that's the Weather Channel. Actually, really good music. If you guys like, just look this up. Weather Channel Jazz 90s edition. Very soothing. Very soothing stuff. Didn't mean to plug that, but anyways, let's go back to our friend Brandon here from Car Questions Answered, and let's hear about this bubble business. Tell me about this bubble, Brandon.
Franchise car dealers are sending out massive warning signs for the entire car market right now. New franchise dealers right now are just turning into glorified used car dealers. So we just got a survey from Automotive News that surveyed a lot of franchise dealers, and what it said is that over half of them are feeling negatively about this car market right now. And it's very ironic that right now I'm standing on a Jeep, Dodge, and Ram Chrysler dealership. And of any of the manufacturers, probably Jeep, Dodge, and Ram is going to be one of those who feels the most negative about the market. A lot of these Jeeps, a lot of these Rams, the days of inventories.
You know something I did notice? Jeeps, a lot of these cars. Here's something I want you guys to think about. Tell me if I'm out of my mind here. I'm a little crazy. I associate Jeep Wranglers. You're a woman. If I see a Jeep Wrangler pull up and it says Willys on the side, woman. I wouldn't even buy a Jeep. It's been tainted. It's a woman's car now. Same with the Ford Mustang. No offense, but I like Mustangs. Women. Women. Like this masculine looking vehicle, I now associate a woman drives this. I just want to throw that out there. Just throwing it out there. No big deal. I got to check the prices on these Jeeps because everybody acts like it's, oh my God, like the Jeep is like the fucking shit. I've driven a Jeep, a Wrangler, for a week, and it was a woman's car that I borrowed from my friend Tina. Shout out to Tina. She's not watching this. Most uncomfortable ride. It's the most uncomfortable thing. And it goes 100 miles an hour tops. Not that I need to go 100, but I'm just saying. I didn't get the appeal. I didn't understand. They seem to be very popular is all I'm getting at in the female community.
Going up and up.
With large-breasted women driving these vehicles, we can charge any price we want.
Up and up and up.
I'm just kidding.
There have to be more incentives put on the hood for a lot.
Right here. Was $43,000, now it's $37,000. And what they should say is if you're a man, right here, for women, 37 grand. For men, 27 grand. You got to give us some incentive here. Oh no, this is a Grand Cherokee. Piece of shit. No offense. I'm just joking around here, okay? I like some of the Jeeps look cool. I'm just having fun, all right? I'm a Kia Soul brother myself.
of these vehicles because they're just not moving. We still have instances of vehicles that are 2 years old, Rams that are 2 years old, that are brand new and sitting on a lot of these dealerships right now. It's been very, very difficult. I talked to a lot of salespeople, a lot of managers, a lot of sales managers that are going through some of these hardships of not being able to move a lot of these vehicles. And trucks are one of the biggest problem, and it all boils down to price point. And
I'll tell you what, in South Florida, everybody's got a fucking truck. Everyone. It's all trucks. All they make is trucks and SUVs. That's all they make. That's it. They go, hey, you guys got any ideas for cars? He goes, what about a truck? SUV? Goes, genius idea, Jepson. Write that down. All right, hold on. We got to go over here. We got to get up in the nitty gritty. All right. So just in a small radius by my house, in a 50-mile radius from where I live, 2010 to 2025 Jeep Wranglers, the Wrangler Stranglers. Let's see what we got. I've had a cold for like a week. Piece of shit. Maybe if I bought a Wrangler, it would get rid of that. I think Wranglers kill colds for this price. Okay, a 2020 Wrangler Sport, 63,000 miles. And I'm no expert, but I hear a lot of people say, don't buy a Jeep near 100,000 miles. Garbage. That's what they say. That's what the experts say. 21 grand. That's not a bad deal. That's not bad at all, dude. You got the purple, the Jimi Hendrix Special right here. 136,000 miles. Purple Daddy-O, okay? 16 grand. Okay, great value. That's what it says, great value. Here's one with a price drop, 2023 Rubicon, 40 grand. What's the price drop on this? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Okay, was 43,700, now it's 39.8. So they dropped it a cool 4 G's. They go, we can't sell it. Women aren't biting, and the men think that this is a woman's car. We cannot get rid of it. That's the truth. I hate to be the guy to say that. Let's go over to the Ram sector here. Let me see the Rams. I actually rented a Ram. That's all they had. Rented a car, and I really liked it. It was a blacked out Betty. But, like, there's a part of me that's going, I don't have a boat, you know, and I'm not blue collar. What I got to do, haul around lumber? You know what I mean? Like, all my women, you know, all my bitches, I go, get in the back, get in the bed. Come on, we're going to daddy's. It's like, no. All right, right here. 6,500. All right, let me go used. Let's go used. Okay, there's new stuff. Forget the new stuff. All right, let's just forget about it. Let's go 2019, and let's go 2015 to 2019, huh? We got 13 options within a 50-mile radius. Pretty good deal. 15 grand. They can't even give this truck away. Okay. Here we go. And they probably wouldn't even give you financing for that. 150,000 miles, 15 grand. Maybe they would. 20 G's, 100,000 miles. I think it's going to get to the point where a lot of these, they're going to have to give them away. But who's going to just give their cars away? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm petty, dude. Like, I would, let's go back to car questions answered. I'm super petty, right? Like, I would rather, let's say I got a $5,000 hoopty, which most people should probably be driving. I got a $5,000 hoopty. I can't sell it for $5 grand. I'm listing it for $3 grand on Craigslist. No one's buying. I'm petty as fuck. I would rather literally give that car away. I would rather go, no. I'm not taking $1,000 from you, buddy. Some dude I don't even know. No. I would rather go give it away out of spite. That's me. And I'm hoping a lot of these car dealerships do the same thing. I hope they follow suit and just go, you get a truck. Just Oprah. Just giving out trucks. That's never going to happen. All right. Back to this, dude. We're just talking shit here, okay? Put a Dodge in your garage for the love of God already.
And in a lot of cases, it's the manufacturer's fault. Yes, there's dealerships out there that are adding crazy add-ons and making customers not want to buy vehicles. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to find dealerships that don't add these things on. But still, we have trucks that are $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. Let's just pull up one right here. Here's a white Ram. It's a 1500. There you go. Laramie Crew Cab 4x4. $75,000, and that's before any kind of add-ons. And you know there's dealerships out there that are doing that. It makes it very difficult for the average consumer now to buy one of these trucks when they're sitting here and they're $75,000. So in this survey, there were...
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. You know what they need to do? They need to... What was the price? Hold on. Nestor's not here today. You little bitch. You little bitch. He calls me up because my tummy hurts. I've got gas. I was like, Jesus Christ. I had to go over there last night and tuck him in. I read him a story. I said, and one day the Dodge Ram and the Jeep Sport Wrangler got married. Happily ever after. All right, what was the average price of a truck? In, let's just say, 2010. Let's just go 2010. What was the average price? New truck price in 2010. See, Nestor's not here. He knows how to spell. He knows how to construct a sentence and a question. You know, it's like school is not my strong point. Okay. In 2010, the average transaction price for a new truck in the U.S. was approximately 30 grand. Now, let's go 2024 because we've got data on that. Okay, so it's gone up double. It's $64,000 nowadays. There we go. I think we've cracked the code. Honestly. I'll leave the rest of his video down below. I'm going to actually finish it out without you guys. I think I've remixed this a little too long. Let's go to the comment section real fast. I hear the car market is crashing every week, but I don't see prices down. Not in numbers that would fit the criteria of a crash. Yeah, it's not going to be new cars. Used cars, 1,000%. They can't even give these things away. I really do believe that, because it's not a house. I mean, what are they going to do? Like, hey, van life, dude. Van life, dude. It's a Toyota Tundra, bro. You could live in it, dude. I'm serious. Look at your view from the beach. You could park right there. It's not the same concept as housing. Although it might seem that way. It might seem like car life, van life's huge, but it's not that extreme. Okay. I will absolutely not feel bad for all the massive amounts of dealers that are going to go out of business. They gouged us when given the opportunity, and will get no sympathy from me. Yeah, a lot of people are just going no car payments, okay? Like, are you boss daddy-o or not? Okay? Real motherfuckers buy their shit in cash, okay? I'm just joking. Have your car payment. I don't care. They had 4 years of bending over the consumer, buying them in negative equity, and they did so with no remorse. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be like Jack and be petty and be like, here, just take it. Just giving them away. I don't think that's going to happen. The average American can't afford these trucks. Take all the fancy bullshit off the truck and sell it for $40,000 or less. Dude, even $40,000. Most of us have a zero right buying a $40,000 car. I'm included here. I'm not excluded from this party. If I went out and just spent 40 grand on a car right now, all of my friends, if they didn't come up to me and say, Jack, you're a fucking retard, take that back to the dealer now, or my girl, my lady, no fucking way. That would be so irresponsible. Now, you got 400 grand, you got $250,000 liquid. You got some retirement. You got some shit saved away. Yeah, 40 grand, whatever. But most of us are not in that situation. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm not making that shit up. Like the 7 of you watching right now, it's like, bitch, 40 grand ain't shit. Yeah, 7 of you. I'm just having fun, okay? I just like to talk shit. So in other words, all the people who are stupid enough to overpay for cars are now stuck with them, and the rest of us who were smart enough to say screw you to the overpriced junk, and the price gouging prices still aren't buying their junk at their prices. Yeah, I think more and more people are going to get hip to not buying it. I'll leave the link down below. But I think more and more people, even if you have a car payment right now, how many people are going, when this is paid off, never again? Never again. It goes in cycles. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Anyways, hell of a talk. Unreal. Shout out to everybody who is actually smart and invested in some gold. Atlas Bullion, Mailbox Gold. Leave the link down below. Invest in every month. Get it to your house, okay? You can't drive it, and it is shinier than most cars. Also, everybody that bought a Caddy Daddy t-shirt, I appreciate you. I am going to re-up. I only have XLs right now. I'll get more eventually. You can't drive it, but it does look good. Unreal. Hell of a talk.